What's up, traders? This is a long video, and if you are struggling to make money consistently through Forex trading, then this video is for you. I have broken down the trades that presented themselves last week from Monday to Friday on these four pairs: gold, Nasdaq, oil, and US 30. Now, I take these trades the way I do it in live time. So if you maybe are wondering, how do I trade, or what exactly is this trading, or you have the technical analysis part right, but taking the trade is where the issue is, this video will help you understand the mindset that is required in order to make money in the long run. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and if you want to learn this strategy, there's a link in the description where I have a free mentorship program, so go check it out and let's dive into the video and how I learn every week and adapt. Right, so my process is very simple. If we have a failed breakout at the high of the week, that means we are reversing, and I'm looking for trades that align with the new reversal trend. But if we close outside of the most previous day's low and fail to break back into the range of the high and the low of the week, that means I'm continuing with the trend. So this is a very good example of what I'm talking about. US 30 last week, not last week, but the week prior, price had been breaking down. Now, as you can see, this is Monday of last week. So if this is Monday, that is the low and the high of the week made on Monday. And then price did start to break down, and it has been breaking down since. So we are in a downtrend. Price has been breaking down. So my thesis is that when I'm coming to the screen, I'm looking for an opportunity to sell up until we see a reversal setup. So on Monday, I like to wait for 9:30, of course. Yes, 9:30. At 9:30, I go to the 3-minute time frame. Now, I am drawing these highs, potential zones where price could come back to. So at 9:30, you can see price, this was the most recent low in this small higher, this price, the way price was going up and down. We have this most recent low that has been broken, and then one push, two pushes, and then this is the third push. So this is when I go to the 1-minute time frame. In the 1-minute time frame, I'm looking for an engulfment candle after 3 or more consecutive candles. Now, this will not count as an engulfment candle, but if I see a candle next that engulfs this candle and is a pin like this, I might be looking to take that trade. So, nope. And here is an engulfment candle. I will be taking a short position here. So 25 to 50 pip risk reward ratio. Right, so trade number 1 is a loser. It's okay. We move on to the next day. I like to wait for 9. All right, now we are asking ourselves, how did this day close? Right, so price broke out of the previous day's low and closed lower, and this is Monday, so it has set the new high and the low of week. So my thesis is that we are still in a downtrend, and I'm still looking for a sell opportunity. So at 9:30, I go to the 3-minute time frame, and I'm looking for an opportunity to sell. This is the most recent low that I want price to break. Now, once we break to the upside, this is my most recent low. That is where I want to see price breaking to the downside. And on this day, we had no setup. I'm trading between 8 and 11. Price still went down, but it is not for me. I'm waiting for a setup that aligns with my strategy. Now, if you look at this, what happened on Tuesday? Price broke out and closed back into the range of Monday. So my thesis is still that we are continuing to go short. So what happens? So this is 9:30. We have a broken down market. So this was a low that has been broken. So I want to see at least 3 pushes. Now, where would I be looking to target? This area here, the low of the day. Yeah, so let's wait and see. Price breaks out in one, and we have 1 push, 2 push. This being the 3rd push. I am going to the 1 minute time frame. Now, in the 1 minute time frame, I'm looking for areas where price could come back to. So you can see we have this little trend line here. My thesis is that we are going short, so I'm looking for at least 3 candles. Now, I'm going short here. Stops above that area. The reason I'm going short, we have these 3 pushes and an engulfment candle. Right. Another loser, okay. We wait. All right. What happens? So we have Monday, Tuesday. We have not broken any rules. We are still going down. So my thesis is that I'm still shorting. So right at 9:30, this is my most recent low that I want to see broken. And this is the most recent high. So once we break out, that becomes my most recent high. This is my most recent low. So price breaks out. We have 1 push up, 2 push up, and then now I'm looking for an engulfment candle. Still nothing. All right. So this is another situation where we have price going up and then a pin and an engulfment candle. This is a new way. It's a new theory I'm working on. So the only way to know if it works is, okay, if it plays out. Right. And as you can see, it was a loser. Okay. So that was on Thursday. So the whole week, we've not had a single winning trade. And what happens? Price breaks out and so this is the low of the week. price closes outside of the range, we are still selling. We're still going short. So there is no big issue here. Oh, we've over. All right. So at 9:30, this is our most recent low. This is our most recent high. So price breaks out and we have one push, two push. Then we have the third push. And all right, so this would have been my entry. This is my entry, stops above there, and profit target down there. Yeah, and we have our first winner. So over the whole of this week, if I was trading US 30, I would have taken 4 trades. Now let's look at how many pips I've lost and gained. Not pips, but R in terms of I'm risking the same amount of money every single trade. So we have 1. So I lost 1, 2, 1 on Monday, 2 on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday. So that is 3R. And then here I made 2R. So I'm just down 1R. All right. Moving on to the next pair. Moving on to the next pair, which is gold. So that is Friday's high and low. So we will take this low to represent the low of the previous week on Monday. So we've been on this uptrend, and then on Friday, price closes up above the week's high. So coming to the screen on Monday, my thesis is that we are still buying. We are still on this uptrend. So coming to my window between 8 and 11, I'm interested in buying. Now we also have this uptrend, so but yeah, just keep that in mind. So right now we wait for a timing window at 9:30. All right. So at 9:30, price has broken down this low. So this means this is my most previous high that I want to see broken before I even start thinking about anything. And now price continues going down, so that becomes my most previous high. Price breaks out. I need 3 pushes. And then we have 3 pushes. So I'm going to the 1 minute time frame and I'm looking for. Now we have 3 pushes and then this pin and then this engulfment candle. So this still is an entry for me. And then we have our stops below there and a risk reward ratio of 1:2. So at 11, I'm looking to exit my position. And yeah, we move on to the next day. The process is the same. Right, so how did we close? So now this is Monday. Price was just an inside, let me call it an inside day, but we've already broken this low. So I don't know about this day. What I will do is, since we have the new high and the low of the week, I'll just wait for Tuesday to play out. so that I can know, okay, coming to the screen on Wednesday, what am I expecting? And as you can see, price did break out of the low of the week and closed back inside. So this means we're still buying. We are still buying. So what am I doing? We have our high of the day there. Okay. We also have this nice uptrend going up. Now at 9:30, so at 9:30 we break out of the high of the week, high of the day. So I want to see 3 pushes down. So we have 1 push down, price continues going up again. We have the second push down, and then this is the third push. I'm also looking at this trend line here. So what is price giving us? Now price has given us 3 pushes and an engulfment candle at 10.25. That is my entry to go long. My stops, 22 pips. It's not a bad stop for a 50 pip potential move. So at 11, I exit my position, and yeah. Let's continue. All right, now we have this failed breakout. Price closes outside of, not even outside, we have the high of the week here. Price breaks out of the high of the week and closes back inside. So my thesis is that we are changing direction and now we are selling. So when I come to the screen, we have our high of the day there. We have our low of the day there. All right, so what do I want to see? This is my most recent low. This is my most recent high. And if we are selling, I want to see price breaking down. So price breaks out, gives us 1 push, 2 push, third push. So now, in this third push, if you go look at this third push, so we have 1 push, 2 push. This third push is when I'm looking for my engulfment candle. And we already have an engulfment candle here. So that is my entry. My stops, I'll place them above that high. Then a risk reward ratio of 1:2. At 11, I'm closing out my position. So all this time we've been getting out of break even, and it's on a Thursday. So break even or a small loss. Okay, so what happened? Price on Thursday breaks out and closes back inside of the range. Again, I'm selling. My thesis is that we are going down. So process is still the same. Wait for 9:30. Now this is my most recent low. You can see we have this breakout here. This is my most recent high. And once we broke that high, this is my most recent high. And this is my most recent low. So what does price do? Price pins that low. Nothing. And price consolidates throughout the period. So if we look at gold, if we traded gold, we got out at break even there. On this move, we got out at 11. So around, we got out at break even. On this move, we got out at break even. So yeah, basically gold last week, if I traded gold the whole week, that is my results. All right, so this is US 30 and we're going to break it down again. Now, if you look at US 30, we've been in this downtrend and price has been breaking lows for the past couple of days. So when I'm coming to the screen on Monday, I'm looking at, okay, we have this downtrend. So what do we expect? Expect price to continue falling. Okay. We have that nice uptrend there. So here's my most recent high, so prior to 9:30. Price breaks out. So if you look at where we have our most recent breakout, all these are pins. So this low here, this is the most recent low, and we have a break in structure. So I want to see 3 pushes. We have 1 push, 2 pushes, and then in the 3rd push. Now, okay, in the 3rd push, this is where I'm looking to go short, and we have this nice engulfment candle here. So what is price going to do? So our stops there. Let's put our take profit there. And yeah, price does its thing. So that is a 1-hour loss. Okay. So that is Monday. Now, if you look at what happened, price broke out of the previous week's low and closes back inside of the range. So my thesis is that we've changed direction, and today I would be looking for an opportunity to buy low opportunity. So what happens? That is the high of the week. We have this nice uptrend. So all I'm going to do is go to the 3-minute time frame at 9:30. And identify most recent high, most recent low, and based off this breakout here, this was the most recent high and it has been pushed to that level. So I want to see price break out this level, and price breaks out and then gives us a 1 push down, 2 pushes down, and then this is the 3rd push. So this is when I'm getting into the market and I'm looking for one thing. Beautiful. Well, now I'd be looking to enter at this candle here. Price has given us 1, 2, 3 pushes, pin, and this is the engulfment candle. Stops below So I'm looking for a risk reward ratio of 1:2. So yeah, that is a good trade. Moving on, process is still the same. We wait for a timing window. All right, and then we are looking at, okay, so what happened? We have Monday setting the high of the week. Tuesday, let's leave it there so that we can, okay, Tuesday breaks out, closes back inside of the range. So in my mind, I am looking for an opportunity to start selling on Wednesday. So what happens on Wednesday? We have this nice uptrend, but of course we wait for our 9:30 to open. Price breaks down, okay? And then now, what I want to see is 3 pushes. We have 1 push there, 2 push, and then this is the 3rd push. So I'm looking for an engulfment candle. But what defines the engulfment candle is at least 3 or more pushes. So a push like this. Still nothing. And here we have our engulfment candle at 10.49. So I would be looking to go short there. Risk reward ratio of 1:2. That was a very good trade, beautiful. And then we move on. All right. Now when come to the screen on Wednesday, price broke out of the low of the week and closes below. So I'm looking for an opportunity to continue selling. I'm not seeing any reason why I should buy US 30. So at 9:30, what happens? So we have this breakout. So I'll be calling this my low. I want to see that low broken first. So this pin extends the low, but we have the breakout. So this is my first push, second push. I'll be looking for that push. That went too quickly. So I'm looking for these blue candles as pushes. So once we have our third push, we go to the 1 minute time frame and we have this nice, I'll call it consolidation, sideways consolidation. So I want to see at least 3 pushes with an engulfment. And my timing window is over, so we have no trade that day. All right, so now if we look at Thursday closes outside of the previous day's low. So I'm still looking to sell. I have no signal to buy. So we have our high of the day there, our low of the day. Then where do we have our most recent breakout? So let's wait for 9:30. Alright, so at 9:30, this is my most recent low. Is it? Not really. This is my most recent low. Because of this breakout, we've not broken out, so let's. Alright, and this is oil. So let's break down oil. Now with oil, we have, this is Thursday. Thursday was the high of the week. And then on Friday, price breaks out and closes back inside of the range. So my thesis is that we are selling. So we wait. And if we are selling, all right, we have that breakout at 9:30. So this was the most recent low. If we are selling, price breaks out of that low. I want to see 3 pushes up into that area. So we have 1 push, 2 push, and then we have the third push. So in this third push, we have this nice trend line. So price, I want price to give me, this is where I would like to see my entry. All right, so time is up. Nothing on Monday. All right. Moving on to Tuesday. So price continues breaking out. Okay, confirming that on Tuesday we are still looking to sell. So we have that low there. We have the high. Then on the 3-minute time frame. So price breaks out. I want to see 3 pushes. We have 1 push, 2 push. And then that is the third push. I'm looking to look for an opportunity to sell now. 3 pushes engulfment. Now, this is one entry that I would take. Now, I'll explain about this entry in detail about it in a different video, but for now, we're just looking at, okay, if we took trades, what would happen? And that was a very good entry. Price continued doing its thing. So we are still selling. We've closed below the previous day's low. So my thesis has not changed. Until I see a failed breakout at the low of the week, then I can start changing my thesis. But for now, we are still selling. So 3-minute time frame, most recent low, most recent high. So this is the most recent low. I want to see price. We have no breakout. Price now breaks out. So all these pins, they are just, to me, they are just extending the low. This is where we have a clear breakout. So I want to see 3 pushes, 1 push, 1 push, 2 push. This is the third push. So on the 1-minute time frame, I'm looking for an opportunity to sell. Now, Yes, this is now another entry. I would take a trade here. My stops above that area, and I don't know what the market will do, but at 11 I'm out at break even. Did it play out? Yeah, it did, but okay, it's cool. So that was on Wednesday. On Thursday, now if you look at what happened here, price pinned the low, still not a failed breakout, and then closes as a first green day. Now, I'm not calling this a failed breakout. So my thesis is that we'll still continue selling up until proven otherwise. So I'll just extend the low like that. And wait. Right, so at 9:30, where do we have our most recent low? This is the most recent breakout, broke out there. So I want to see a break of this low. And okay, price continues going higher. That is my most recent low now. And at 11, we have nothing. So that is on Thursday. So still, I'm looking for an opportunity to short this instrument. And yeah, we have our low of the day there. And our high of the day there. Then we wait for 9:30. At 9:30, price breaks out, and we have, so if you can see, price breaks out of the low. So we have one push, two push. So I'd be looking to look for an opportunity to sell. Now, no, this is not an entry. This is not an entry. But I would definitely take that as an entry. My stops above there, 60 pip, take profit. I don't know what the market will do. So at 11, well, I would have already gotten out somewhere around here, but the point is that the point of this video is to show you how to trade, how to follow your process, how to follow your plan, and waiting for the market to give you whatever it gives you. And as you can see from this trade, we have one opportunity to make money there. This is another opportunity. Did we make money? Nope, we got out at break even. We made money here, and we didn't make any money. So if you follow your process, so we have one winner, break even, then give it a 1R. So we are up 3R on oil, and then if we look at Nasdaq, we got, so that is, we are up 3R on oil, then 2R, that is 5R, 7R, minus 1R, 6R, and if we go to gold, so right now we are at positive 6R. On gold, we got, that is break even, so 0R, another break even, 0R, we are still at 6R. So at 11 we got out with a small loss, so let's call it 1R, just to be very, very, I don't know the word. And then lastly on oil, so we are at 5R right now. Then US 30, we have plus 2R, so we are plus 7R minus 1, 2, 3. So 7 minus 3, 4. So that week we are up 4R. And by 4R, I mean if you are risking 2% of your account, you are up 8%. So basically, that is how to trade. Right. And if you got value from today's video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.